Oh, oh, boy. You see my mess. Hey, everybody. How's it going? See that? That's what quarantine life looks like. A mess. And Frankie barking at everything. All right. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Or not really. It's not really all that happy here, but... Oops, there it is. So, life is full of curveballs. Hey, Tupac. Life is definitely full of curveballs lately. These, you go from Corona to racism to craptacular summer, Frankie barking at birds flying into the window, and all that jazz. So, I got some new stuff to do on my live. I got this book here. I used to have this book a while ago. I think I had it in high school. It's all kinds of like medical questions, and then you could. Hi, Candace. I missed you too. I know I haven't been around much. I'm just trying to regroup and do things. I do have a new video out today. I got a 90s kids mystery box off of Etsy. I'm going to Savers tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to get a video out of it, but I want to do some new stuff with that. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Don't know. I guess depends. We'll see. We can hope. A lot of drama stuff going on out there. I just saw that Rich Lux posted a new video. We'll have to see about that. Hey, Midnight Cool's in the house. So, unfortunately, you may hear a 12-year-old whose week got ruined. Just a little life update. Yeah, she's barking at something. I don't know what. Isabel had an abscess in her armpit here, and they had to not to get gross, but they have to lance that. But the emergency room, they can only lance to make sure that you're comfortable. They can't do the whole thing because there's a lot going on in there, and if the emergency room they mess it up, then they mess it up. And especially now, with in a time like this, they got to be real careful. And when they do that, they have to take a sample of the fluid that's in there. And it turns out that she had tested positive for MRSA. So she was supposed to go visit her aunt tomorrow, Wednesday, but MRSA is very contagious, so we're not going to be able to do that. So she's very upset right now. She's in her room crying her little eyes out, and that sucks. But this time has been pretty rough for our children. We've gone through Corona. We're going through we have we have this time of ugliness, hatred, and all that jazz, and it's a mess. So it is really hard when you have to take something away from your kids like this. It sucks. They've already lost enough with Corona and things like that. We were supposed to go to New Jersey next week, and we can't do that, obviously, because they're only on I think they're only going into phase 3 tomorrow, sometime this week or next week. Yeah, so there's no... Hey, Haggis, how you doing over there? How's everything going on across the pond there? Yeah. So that's that's the downside to all this. It sucks when you have to keep taking things away, and stuff that you can't control. I mean, this summer is going to be a very weird... Everything's hello, Slayer XO, welcome. Unfortunately, we're really in a very weird time, and unfortunately, these kids are getting the grunt of it, and it's really terrible. So that's that. I'm not doing too bad. It just, right now it's just the life of everything. It's one thing after another, but it's okay. I do have a new video out today. Make sure you check it out. I got a 90s kids mystery box. It was really cool. I'm going to do that again. I see that Etsy has other ones where they sell them and they come inside a retro 90s caboodles. I never had a caboodles, but I also never had makeup as a kid. Hey, Simon. So, yeah, there's that. So, I'm going to try to get, hey, Lewis. We're going to try to get some new things onto the channel. I'm not going to really do subscription boxes anymore. Awesome. Yes, please do watch the ads. I could definitely use that. So, yeah. So, we're doing that. So, yeah. So, there's going to be some new things. Go see if about some small businesses that we could thank you for the like. I appreciate it. So we're gonna try to do that and get things going there. I did change the name of my channel, so I know some people may be confused. It is still me, Miss Kelly, but we took that off, and with everyone else in the world rebranding and doing new things, I figured I would do the same. Not because I'm a racist or anything like that, but I just figured we'd try something else and just rebrand a little bit. And since we're going to do new things here, so that's what we're going to do. So we get a few more folks in here. I got this, I actually had this book, and there's a sister book to it. I don't remember. Yeah, this is the other one. I actually had these books years ago, and I don't know if I donated them or my mom donated them. She stole them. I don't know. They could very well be in her basement, and I don't know. But these are fun. They're going to have medical type questions. And, oh, well, thank you, Lewis. I appreciate it. The more the merrier in here. And, so this gets kind of fun. Maybe we'll learn some new things. Medical things. I don't know. It may be a little raunchy. I can't promise it's not. I think this book is pretty much, mixed into. Yeah, there's definitely. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's different sections. Like I said, I had this book, and then I somehow I don't have it anymore. So, oh, there's oh, cool. Alrighty then. So I have 2 of these. Oh, the Crazy Bunch. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. We still have the Sunnies, and we're doing that. So, yep. Alrighty. So let's get in it. Maybe some people will hear this, and then they want to come in, and let's see here. Oh, those people next door are really pesky. All right, so we're going to do this. All right, who's ready? Thumbs up the chat. We'll learn some medical weird things. Things we didn't know before. So if you're ready, just put a little thumbsy upsy in the chat. And then we're going to go. We're going to dip and do, as they say. Or as Wendy Williams would say. Not that I care about that lady too much anymore. I get some water. No coffee. I haven't had much coffee. Yeah, please don't forget to smash the like button. Yep. I know that this is a hard time to go live, too. Because everyone's having supper. What y'all have for supper? Anything good? All right. So, we're going to dive right in it. So, the first question in the book is, so what do you guys think about this? Do you think it really takes 7 years for your stomach to digest chewing gum? What do y'all think about that? You think it takes that long to digest chewing gum? Kind of seems like a long time. want to see what y'all think about that. I have no idea why she keeps barking. She's been barking at that window for a while. Don't know if something's trying to get in here or what. I don't know if a bird flew into the window. Don't know. So what do we think? Does it really? Oh, that's right. You guys are an hour behind. It's 7 o'clock. It's 7:15 here. So, oh, really? All right. So the answer to this is, let's see. It says, what is with 7 years? You break a mirror, 7 years bad luck. Each dog year is 7 human years. 7 years to digest gum. What if a dog broke a mirror, then swallowed a pack of gum? Chewing gum is not digestible, but it definitely doesn't sit in your stomach for years. Gum might actually help things move through the bowels faster. Good to know. Sorbitol, which is an artificial sweetener, is sometimes used as a sweetener in gum, and this can act as a laxative. So, yes, if you look carefully, you could see it floating next to all those lovely corn kernels. That's what it says. So, yeah, that's true. Those artificial sweeteners have a natural laxative kick to it. So yeah, oh, I'm going to move over to the table so it's easier for me to do that. That does make a lot of sense, doesn't it? Remember as kids, we used to think if you ate a watermelon seed, it would grow in your stomach and you would have a watermelon plant growing in there. That was actually an episode of the Rugrats. Check that, some 90s, good old 90s, stuff there. I have some Rugrats stuff around here, too. All right, so now I think I lost my place. Oh, there we go. All right. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, they are the best. They are. Yep, me too. Yeah. I mean, don't you chew it? That's what I never understood, because you chew it. Oh, there's all kinds of... where do we go here? Oh, okay. Yeah, because you chew corn. Does it go down? Maybe that's the thing, is that maybe it just chews out the... Well, maybe you chew out the insides and the kernel itself stays whole, and then all the stuff, maybe all your other stuff that you ate filled it up as a... oh boy, one of these days we'll have to tell the doo-doo knife story again, huh? All right, here we go. So why do you think, wow, this will be interesting. So give me your best answer to this one. Why does your pee smell when you eat asparagus? I don't eat it, so I don't know. Oh. So I want to know, why do you think that your pee smells when you eat asparagus? I don't eat asparagus, so I wouldn't know. Don't like it. It's got a weird taste. Oh. This will definitely be an interesting answer. Maybe this will change your mind to eating it. I don't know. I don't like asparagus. There's no way you can cook it that I would like it. I don't like it raw. I don't like it cooked. I don't like it in butter and garlic. I don't know. Nope. It doesn't taste good as a crunchy thing. It doesn't taste good as a mushy thing. It's a definite I don't like it. No. I mean, it's not like tomatoes, where if I ate tomatoes I would gag. That's what I'm telling y'all. When I hit 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to go live and try to eat as many cherry tomatoes as I can in 3 minutes, which will be definitely the most entertaining thing out there, cuz I don't like them. And I can guarantee you there will be a lot of swearing, and there's going to be a lot of I don't know, I'm gonna need a bucket on the side. What goes out must come. Yeah, that's it. So here's the answer. Okay, so why does your pee smell when you eat asparagus? So this sounds actually really gross, if you ask me. Asparagus contains a sulfur compound called mercaptan. It is also found in onions, garlic, rotten eggs, and in secretions of skunks. The signature smells smell occurs when this substance is broken down in your digestive system. Not all people have the gene for the enzyme that breaks down mercaptan, so some of you can eat all the asparagus you want without stinking up the place. One study published in the British Journal of Clinical Pharmacology found that only 46% of British people tested produced the odor, while 100% of French people tested did. That's interesting. What's in the water? What's in the water in France and not in the water in England? That seems odd. See, the thing is, I thought France was like all into like eating naturally and clean and all that stuff. Right? They banned Monsanto and all that stuff. I mean, that's why they don't. That's why France doesn't have a lot of cases of ADHD and stuff. Is that they don't allow this crap food to come in here in there, and they eat clean. I don't know. That's why we have problems here. Is that our food is garbage. All right, so here we go. So does sugar really make kids hyperactive? What do you think about this, moms and dads and whoever else has a, experience with kids? What do y'all think? Does sugar really make kids hyperactive? Frankie? So, what do y'all think? Do you think sugar really makes kids hyperactive? I don't know. Cherry tomatoes have good, I don't know, they don't taste good to me. I don't like any tomatoes. They're only good as sauce. To me, tomatoes are only good as sauce or ketchup or something like that. But definitely, certainly not, no, not tomatoes. My family likes tomatoes with mayonnaise in it as like a sandwich, a tomato sandwich. Frankie, get down. Yeah. Yeah. So this says here, parents are always looking for an excuse to explain their children's bad behavior, and sugar has taken a lot of blame. Hey, Adelaide, this may come as a surprise, but the Coca-Cola company doesn't want to take on responsibility and makes it very clear that studies have failed to find any substantial evidence proving a relationship between sugar consumption and hyperactivity. The company is correct. Sugar does feed the body as an energy source, but it doesn't make kids hyperactive. It is more likely that kids tend to eat sugary foods at times when they would be excited and rambunctious anyways, such as parties, holidays, movies, weddings, funerals. They eat sugary things at a funeral? This can only be good news for producers of such fine healthy treats as Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries, Pixie Sticks, Cotton Candy, and Laffy Taffy. This kind of seems like a very biased experiment, though, right? Coca-Cola was the one who did this experiment to find out. I think somebody needs a second opinion. Hey, Kim. Yeah, I think we need a second opinion on whether or not sugar makes kids rambunctious or not. I know. Oh, yay. Yes, you did make it. I know. That's awesome. I don't know what time I'll be live tomorrow. If so, if you didn't catch the beginning of my live, Isabel went to the emergency room Friday. I miss you too, Kim. Isabel went to the emergency room Friday to have an abscess in her armpit removed, and they did a swab, and it tested positive for MRSA. I mean, it has to be removed anyways, because when I don't, the emergency room, I didn't know this, but emergency rooms only like make sure you're not in pain anymore, and then they and then you have to go take care of it elsewhere. So she's crying in the background somewhere because she was supposed to go to her TT's house on Wednesday, but that's an extremely contagious thing. So MRSA, it's like a bacterial infection. It's very contagious, and it's MRSA. I thought MRSA was that flesh-eating disease, but it's not. I guess that's something else. But it is very contagious. So, yep, yeah. Well, I was going to Savers tomorrow anyways, and I'm going to pick up some towels and wash them in hot water tomorrow, so she'll have clean towels and shirts and stuff. But she's very upset because she was supposed to go to her aunt's house, and now she cannot. She's feeling okay. She's just really upset because that's what she wanted to do. She's not, we'll figure it out, right? Hey, Mr. Doughboy, how you doing? So here's our next question. Well, okay, so if you're just popping in, I just got this book in the mail today. It's got some medical trivia stuff. You guys can guess on it, and we'll be getting some interesting answers out of it. So here's our next question. What do you guys think causes an ice cream headache? All right, so I want to see what y'all think about that. What do you think causes an ice cream headache? I don't think I've ever really had an ice cream headache, but I get a headache more so from drinking a Starbucks Frappuccino too fast. Y'all get that too? So what do you think causes an ice cream headache? Frankie, eating it too fast. Yeah, probably. Or there's more to it. Where's all the smarty pantses out there? Usually we have like one or two smarty pantses that knows everything. Yeah, really? I don't get it from ice cream. If I were, okay, I don't drink them often, but the Slurpees from 7-Eleven do. But I don't do that often because they got too much sugar in there. I don't want to get sick. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, brain freeze. Oh, why didn't they just use that term? Oh, yeah, it is in here. Okay. So, give you a minute and I'll tell you what it says here. This book is fun. I actually had this book many, many years ago, and then somehow, I don't know. I moved around from place to place as an adult, and that's pretty much my answer. I probably had some good shit back then too, but yeah. Well, here's the answer. So it says, the joy of a popsicle on a hot summer day. One theory places the source for the brain freeze in the sinuses, where the pain may be caused by the rapid cooling of air in the frontal sinuses. This triggers local pain receptors. Another theory postulates that the constriction of blood vessels in the roof and rear of the mouth causes pain receptors to overload and refer the pain to your head. There's a nerve center there in the back of your mouth called the sphenopalatine ganglion, and this is the most likely source of the dreaded ice cream headache. A friend of ours suggested a quick cure of rapidly rubbing your tongue on the roof of your mouth to warm it. Her demonstration include a bizarre clucking sound. Laner tried this and found himself followed by a large goose of whom he seems to have become inordinately fond. Wow, good to know. Let's see, I'm going to try to go to a different section because this book's going to have to last us for a while. All right, where's the next one? Oh, that's a good one. What page does this one start? 57. Okay. And don't worry, there's some raunchy ones in here too. All right, so. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, so you ready for this one? So this is we're going to the body oddities section. So, all right, here we go. Why do you think some people have an outie belly button and some folks have an innie belly button? This could be interesting. I'm not asking you which one you have, just why do you think you have it? That's definitely an interesting one. Why would you have an innie or an outie? Well, That could be it. That could be it. We'll have to see what the good old Dr. Goldberg says here. Oh, it's funny because a lot of these questions seem like they're from a lady, and it seems like this book is not made by a lady. Huh. Interesting, huh? All right, so here's your answer. All right. I didn't have the answer to this question until I delivered my first baby. I always believed that you had an innie if the doctor tied a good knot, and if he didn't, you were cursed with that funny-looking outie. Well, there is no knot tying at all. We just put on a clip, cut, and wait for the umbilical cord to dry up and fall off. It is all random. Sometimes someone can develop an outie because they have an hernia at this site. This also has nothing to do with the doctor's Boy Scout skills. I have recently heard a plastic surgeon removing an outie for belly beauty. Wow, people are that, like, vain? One question that cannot be answered, however, is why some belly buttons collect so much lint. I don't know, mine is angry like the Dickens because of my loose skin hanging over, so I don't know about that. Wow. This book does have some comedy to its answers. Let's see. So, all right, here we go. Oh, something's going on with the baseball. I heard baseball may not be coming back this year. I don't know. All right, so what do y'all think causes morning breath? Dragon breath. I call it dragon breath. What do y'all call? First of all, okay, so let's talk about, what do you call that nasty breath in the morning? I call it dragon breath. What do you call it? And what do you think causes it? I mean, a lot of people brush their teeth before bed. You would think that brushing your teeth before bed and in the morning, that would, suffice. And flossing too, that whole big floss, and not the dance, not the floss dance, because just in case I have a kid coming in here, that floss dance y'all do from the what do you call it, the I do sleep with my mouth open, but I also don't know if, well, no, I try not to, and I guess it depends. All right, so here's the answer. In Australia, the poo fairy comes at night to take a dump in your mouth. All right. In England, they say a long night at the pub leaves your breath tasting like the vulture's dinner. Hey, Justin! And the Scottish friend with a new Hawaiian bride reports that a late night fridge binge of haggis and poi will leave you with the worst morning breath of your life. So given all these tales, we should probably start with the anaerobic bacteria, the xerostomia, a fancy word for dry mouth, or the volatile sulfur compounds, which are actually waste products from the bacteria. All these combine to give you that wonderful get up in the morning feeling of garbage mouth. Other things also contribute to this oral smorgasbord: medications, alcohol, sugar, smoking, caffeine, and dairy products. But don't run off and have your tongue sandblasted. There are simple things you could do to fight morning breath. Brush regularly, don't forget the tongue, floss, and drink plenty of water. That sounds like a plan. Oh, these two are great. These two will be great. So, brush your teeth. See, that's the thing. Now that Isabel has this thing going on, this all boils down to what we're supposed to be doing in the first place. Can you believe in 2020 we have to remind people to wash their hands? And I mean, to me, I feel like staying 6 feet apart seems like the normal thing that you should be doing anyways, without the whole coronavirus thing, right? It feels like you should just do that. But I don't want strangers in my face. That's why I have agoraphobia. I don't like large crowds, and it's got nothing to do with germs, because I'm certainly not a germaphobe, but I don't want someone like right up behind me and things like that. We should have been doing that to begin with. It's like, I used to call it like, private space. You need private space, All right, so here's our next question. So why are yawns contagious? Is it something we just, one person does it? Oh God, here it goes. Is it one person does it and then we all got to do it together? Is it like a thing where, when one goes down, we all go down together? Like, is it that? I don't know. I don't like to think that I like to think I start a revolution here and every now and then. And, oh no. So let's see here. So here's the answer. So here are several things we can be thankful for that are not contagious: drooling, nosebleeds, itching, seizures, and farting. Farting's not contagious? I guess not. So here we go. With that said, there are several theories for what causes yawns and why they are contagious. It is originally thought that people yawned to get more oxygen, but this appears not to be true. The most common theory is behavioral. In an expert Oh God, Jesus Christ! I need sleep. In an article examining contagious yawns, Dr. Stephen M. Platek and others state contagious yawning may be associated with empathetic aspects of mental state attribution and are negatively affected by increases in schizotypal personality traits, much like other self-processing related tasks. What they mean is that people are unconsciously imitating others. When they yawn, humans are not the only species that yawn. Yawning is seen in many animals, including cats, fish, and birds. Although we don't know what a yawning fish looks like. I don't either. I haven't seen one. I'd like to. If no one's seen it, then I guess how would we know? So here is the question of the day of the title of this live stream. So I can't wait to see what y'all think about this. So why do you think men have nipples? We're not gonna milk men, right? Or can we? I don't want to know. Well, I'm not gonna be rubbing up on some. Drop 'em out. Show me them titties. Do. That's it. God damn you, TikTok. You got all these crazy ass songs. I don't want to look at no titties. No thanks. No, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go to the dirty section in a minute here. All right. So I'm just gonna. I know dog ears are bad on books. People yell at you for that. Okay, so here it goes. So since our editor thought this question made the best, made the best title for this book, we racked our brains to come up with a hilarious, witty, and informative answer to this question. Our attempts proved futile, so in order to finish this book so another brilliant title wouldn't go to waste, we went for the boring, straight, scientific response. We are mammals and blessed with body hair, 3 middle ear bones, and the ability to nourish our young with milk that females produce in modified sweat glands called mammary glands. Although females have the mammary glands, we all start out in a similar way in the embryo. During development, the embryo follows a female template until about 6 weeks, when the male chromosome kicks in for a male embryo. The embryo then begins to develop all its male characteristics. Men are thus left with nipples and also some breast tissue. Men can even get breast cancer, and there's some medical conditions that can cause male breasts to enlarge. I've actually known some men like that. Abnormal enlargement of breasts in a male is known as gynecomastia. Gynecomastia can be caused by using anabolic steroids. So if Barry Bonds ends up coming to the old-timers game with a pair of sagging 44 double D man boobs, then I think we all finally have our answer to the steroid controversy. Barry Bonds with 44 double D boobs. Huh. Could you imagine? Well, okay. Well, this is where things are going to get interesting. So hopefully some folks will want to come in for this. This is where we're getting dirty, folks. So here we go. I can't wait to hear y'all answers on this one. Y'all ready for this? I'm not sure we can handle this, but we're going in. So I'm really feeling it. All right, so here we go. I know, just spit it out, woman. Oh, that's probably not a good answer. That's probably not a good thing to say just before I ask y'all this. So what do y'all think about this? You think that you think sperm is nutritious and fattening? Is it fattening and or nutritious? Should we be spitting it out, ladies? Should we, or gentlemen, should we be spitting this out? Is this something we need to eat? Hey, there was a time, protein shot, there you go. Hey, there was a time when they used to think if you put it was good for your skin. Well, are you all ready? Are we ready for this? All right, so here's your answer. You are what you eat. In this case, it is somewhat true, as sperm contains important... Yeah, there you go. Gotta get some booby tassels, or I call pierced nipples door knockers. So here we go. So you are what you eat. In this case, it is somewhat true, as sperm contains important genetic material. But sperm, despite, yeah, I know, there goes that pro-life conversation, right? But sperm, despite its important load, that's not a good, its important load, is not particularly nutritious or fattening. The average ejaculate, about 1 teaspoon, contains between 2 and 300 million sperm. Total calories, this shit's got calories. This will ruin my day. 5 calories. You get it's 5 calories. Hi, Exploring Ginger. These calories are derived from protein, including enzymes and sugars, mainly fructose. Probably not good for us, for those of us who are diabetic, which is not me, secreted into semen by the prostate gland to provide the sperm with the energy to swim. Other good stuff found in semen includes water. Okay, well, it's got that. It's good for nourishing, it doesn't do a body good, if you ask me. It does have water, so it will, hydrate, vitamin C, citric acid, phosphate, biocarbonates, zinc, and prostaglandins, a veritable breakfast of champions. Well, I guess I am no champion, because I don't want that breakfast. Yuck. Yucky. That's nasty. It has 5 calories in it. That means I have to remove something, like I couldn't chew gum for the day. That's a tough, that's a tough, thing there. Chew gum or chew cum, cum or gum. I think I'll take my gum. Gum! Chewing gum! It says it's got sugar in there. And y'all wonder why I'm single. Well, not really. No, I'm not single, but you know what I mean. Anyways, well, I've been single for this whole time, and, you know, things changed here. All right, so, all right, here we go. So, do oysters really make you horny? Do I really want to know? I don't like seafood. I like the seafood, but I do not like to eat seafood. So, all y'all people out there, are oysters really an aphrodisiac? That they look like snots. Well, I mean, I guess if you had a choice between... Okay, so wait, before we get to that answer, so would you rather, you know, suck it up, buttercup, and have yourself a drink, or would you rather eat an oyster? I want to hear crab in a bucket. So I want to hear what y'all would prefer. Would you like to drink that or eat that? They both look like boogers. Kind of both taste like boogers, except, well, both salt. They both taste salty, don't they? So salty boogers on both ends. Wow. This is something. So here we go. So if you want the answer, here it goes. Oysters definitely do resemble a certain anatomical... You would rather sleep. Yeah, I hear that. So oysters definitely resemble a certain anatomical part, but this doesn't make them stimulants. There are a lot of different foods and substances that are thought to be aphrodisiacs, though there is no science to prove that any of them work. There are some theories on oysters. Oysters are full of many vitamins and minerals, especially zinc. Zinc controls progesterone levels, which have a positive effect on the libido. Other foods and products that are thought to get your mojo working include chocolate, strawberry, champagne, what's Spanish fly, and animal crackers, but only if consumed during sex and debunked in Spanish fly. Animal crackers. Animal crackers in my soup. Is that what they meant? Oh, that little girl. Shirley Temple, what were you singing there? Sure, animal crackers in my soup. Making me go loop-de-loop. Oh, she was definitely fresh. Oh, there you go. Oh, you Shirley Temple, you. That's yeah. A girl playing guitar is an aphrodisiac to me, like a blonde British man reading something. I don't know. Oh Lord. See, this is definitely getting good. All right, here you go. So green M&Ms? Do they really taste different though? I guess they kind of do. All right, so what do y'all think about this? If you really have big hands, do big hands really equal a big peeper? Big hands equal big peeper? So you're saying, thank you, Lewis. So is it possible for some dude out there to have small hands and a big peeper? Or big hands and a small peeper? Or, oh, Lord, peeping Tom. Peep, peep. Yeah. Definitely, this is definitely some peeper. This is definitely a peep show of some kind. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Not me neither. I don't like to look. Just go with it. I don't want to look. I don't want to know what that looks like, cause How about a guy who's shorter than you? I've had that happen once before. I went on a date with, and that, you know, that would considering that I'm only 5'1", a guy who's shorter than me would be just or thin or small. Well, okay, so I went on a date with somebody who was shorter than me and skinnier than me. So here we go. So here's our answer. 3 foot? Oh, here we go. So our answer is, when I was in Spain, I learned that the Spaniards believed that the distance measured from either side of your nose across the tip to the other side hinted the size of your penis. the distance measured from the either side of your nose. Wait, like this? Oh, y'all men are, oh. Is that it? This or this? That's not. Oh boy. So it's not got to do with your hands, it's got to do with your nose. And right back with the snots, too. All right, here we go. As the owner of a rather large schnoz. Yeah. Oh. So let's see. As the owner of a rather large schnoz, I, Billy, was happy about this, but by this same measurement, Geppetto must have had quite a task of making pants to hold Pinocchio. And Cyrano de Bergerac wouldn't have had to waste so much time writing love letters for others. Unfortunately, none of this is true. Well, I guess y'all are lucky then in regards to your nose. There also seems to be no evidence that hand size is related to the size of your package. When it comes to foot size, 2 urologists in a study in the British Journal of Urology measured the stretched penile length of 104 men and related this to their shoe size. They found that there was no relationship. As for other size issues, a small penis expands more than a big one during erection. And since a woman's sexually sensitive parts are in and around the outer third of the vagina, a big penis is not necessarily needed to satisfy her. So size really doesn't matter. Makes sense. Makes sense. Size doesn't matter. So, your feet, your hands, and your nose has nothing to do with your peepers. Oh. But we keep making fun of that guy for having tiny hands. Does he really have tiny hands and a tiny peeper? I don't want to know. All I want to know is he's got to go. Hell no, got to go. This guy got to go. Hell no, got to go. Get this out of here. All right, anyways. So here we go. Let's see here. That's a very ableist question. Oh, here we go. This one's perfect for us. All right, who's ready for this? Really? That don't say much. Yeah, that's true. That's true, David. That's true. Just so we all know, because I don't like Commander Cheeto, I don't like Joe Biden either, but you know, I don't know what to say about that. I'm not biased, but you know, here we go. So here we go. So here's a good one. Is it true that you could break your penis? Dudes, can your penis be broken? I mean, I got this. This is not a penis. This is my finger. This is my permanently destroyed finger. That's what you call nerve damage. Actually, looks like it's gotten worse over the years. Now that I'm looking at it. Don't slam a door on it. Yeah, I wouldn't. Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that. Jammed. Yeah, well, this is, I had a nurse put, an IV in my hand, and, it turned that it's nerve damage, so it's permanently like that. So, all right, so here's your answer. Is it true that you could break your penis? It pains us to say this, but it is true. There is no bone in your penis. But why do y'all call it a boner? Because it goes from soft to hard, but there's no bone in there? But you can rupture the penis, which is called penile fracture. Sudden trauma or bending of the penis in an erect state can break the thick fibrous coat surrounding the corpora cavernosum tissue that produces an erection. This happens most frequently during sex. Don't expect to get a cast and crutches, though. This injury is an emergency and requires surgery to prevent sexual dysfunction. Oh, wow. That's something. Don't break your penis. Well. Oh, this could be definitely something. So let's see here. Let's see if we can go to another section, because we have to use this book for a while. Hard night. Yeah, not for me. So we are going to go over to another section. Oh, bathroom humor. Okay, that sounds perfect for us. Shame there's no questions about doo-doo knives. But that'll be another... We'll have to go live again and talk about a doo-doo knife. Wait, was there a note left in this book? Oh, I thought there was a note. Sometimes... Oh, maybe... Okay. Sometimes... Alright, so... Oh! These are some good... Here's some goodies. So... Since we're talking about what we can drink and how they affect our diet for the day, we learned that with tonight, kiddies, we have learned that sperm has 5 grams of calories, 5 calories. So now, and it's got sugar and other things. So what do you think about this? Can you drink your own pee-pee? Can you drink your pee-pee? I mean, why would you? But can you? Doo-doo knife. Man, I need merch with a doo-doo knife on it. Maybe it should be like a turd, and the knife goes through it. A flaming pile of poo with, oh man, Anywho, so what do y'all think? Do you think you can drink your own pee-pee? I mean, you can do whatever you want, but can you? Like, all right, so here you go. You want to know if you can drink your own peeps? I mean, you may want to know because, you know, yeah. I mean, you may want to know because, you know, we never know what's going to go on in this crazy world now, so you may want to know. So here we go. So thanks to our wonderful democratic society, you can do whatever you want. The better question is, why would you want to drink your own pee-pee? Okay, so here we go. Drinking small amounts of your own urine is probably safe. It is made up of 95% water. All right, 95% water, so it's hydrating. Okay, 2.5% urea and 2.5% salt, other minerals, hormones, and enzymes. Actually, some folks consider it to have therapeutic properties. The Chinese Association of Urine Therapy. Wait, what? There's a Chinese Association of Urine Therapy. Then we wonder why we have corona, right? They say urine is sterile, antiseptic, and non-toxic. So for serious yoga practitioners, drinking one's urine is called amoroli. Amoroli. One of the most famous users of urine therapy was the Prime Minister of India. Yeah. From 1977 to 1979. Morarji Desai, at the celebration of his 99th birthday, Desai attributed his longevity to drinking urine on a daily basis. But we plan on sticking to morning coffee, a good glass of Cabernet, and an occasional Yoo-hoo, even if it knocks a 2 years off our lifespans. That's something. Definitely something. I mean, why would you want to drink your own pee-pee? People actually really want to. They need to. I mean, like I said, it does say it has 95% water, so it is hydrating. I mean, there's also that whole thing, like if a lady were to step on a sea urchin, they actually say you have to have a man pee on you. Golden showers. Ugh. I don't know. This is what the world's coming to. China has an association of urine therapy. We're learning a lot today about our bodily fluids. what we can do with them just because you don't want. Oh yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard that's false. I mean, when I was on the cruise ships, they were very big into selling that story, but yeah, I've heard it's not true. All right, so okay, so we go from liquids to gas. Why can you ignite a fart? This is something interesting. Why do you think we could light our farts on fire? I've never done it, so, and I think I'm good because, you know, I think I'll pass on the idea of doing that. So, but yeah, all right, yeah. That's basically what it says here. An average fart is composed of 59% nitrogen, 21% hydrogen, 9% carbon dioxide, 7% methane, and 4% oxygen. Less than 1% of its makeup is what makes a fart stink. Oh, yeah. The temperature of a fart at its time of creation is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's some hot stuff. Farts have been clocked at a speed of 10 feet per second. A person produces about half a liter of farts a day, unless if you're me, who doesn't do that. Women fart as much as men. The gas that makes your fart stink is the hydrogen sulfide gas. This gas contains sulfur, which is the smelly component. The more sulfur-rich your diet, the more your farts will stink. Some foods that cause really smelly farts include beans, beans, a musical fruit, cabbage, cheese, and eggs. Also soda. Most people pass gas about 14 times a day, unless if you're me. Are all are important facts, but back to the question, is it really possible to ignite farts? The answer is yes. The flammable character of farts is due to hydrogen and methane. The proportions, yeah, Taco Hell. I ain't eating no Taco Bell because Taco Bell's donating money to Orange Cheeto Man, so I don't want no Taco Bell. So the proportions of these gases depend largely on the bacteria that live in the human colon that digest or ferment food that has not been absorbed by gastrointestinal tract before reaching the colon. There is some danger associated with igniting flatulence. Fraternity guys don't seem to care. Oh, uh-oh. Steve better not be in here. Oh, here we go. Back to bodily fluids. Back to bodily fluids. Is it more sanitary to be spit on or peed on? That's an accident. So, what do y'all think? Is it more sanitary to be peed on or spit on? Since we just learned what is in pee, then I would say pee. Okay, here we go. So here's the answer. There is no specific course in medical school to deal with all the secretions that you find in yourself faced with as a doctor. It is definitely a rude awakening to find yourself being coughed on, spit on, and even urinated on. All doctors have been doused in a variety of bodily fluids. One wonderful evening in the ER, I heard a nurse screaming. I found her desperately trying to keep her drunk patient who passed out from hitting the floor. He was not a small man, and the dead weight was too much to manage. The only way I can get him back on the stretcher was to grab him from behind and throw myself on the stretcher, with the patient on top of me. Simple. I could just roll him all over. I unfortunately didn't plan on him using me as a bedpan the instant we hit the bed. This is disgusting, of course, but when faced with the option of being urinated on or spat on, I would choose urine. No, this is not a fetish. Normal urine is sterile and contains fluids such as salt and waste products, but is free of bacteria, viruses, and fungi. It is also always fragrant. It is always not always fragrant, but it is certainly cleaner than spit. Spit contains a large amount of bacteria and thus is filthy. Oh, well, here we go. Who's ready for our next one, since we're talking about this very subject of eating and touching our bodily functioning grossness? So, this is our last question for the night, and then I'm gonna end the live. So here's our last question, and here we go. Would you die if you ate your own feces? Damn. Would you die if you ate your own feces? I mean, I would die from vomiting, choking on my own vomit, thinking about whether or not, eating it. Hey, Joe's in the house. Yeah, exactly. I would die out of disgust. It's gross. I might choke on my own vomit. I know, I think so wait. So would you rather drink your own pee-pee or eat your own turds? I want to know which one. I wonder which one you would rather. Would you Oh, here we go. Would you rather eat your own pee-pee or drink your own pee? Or, oh, okay, so drink pee. So would you rather eat your own feces or, well, swallow that stuff that we talked about earlier? Which would taste better, pee or cum? I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Nope. So here's the answer to this question. There is a psychiatric illness called coropography. As a veterinary assistant, I can never say this right. Corophagia. Actually, animals do this too. The eating of one's own feces. It's an uncommonly reported symptom that can be seen in patients with schizophrenia, alcoholism, dementia, depression, Kluver-Bucy syndrome, and obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh, wow, that's a whole new thing. Scotolia, the smearing of feces, is often seen in psychiatric hospitals. High-functioning individuals may sometimes exhibit coprophagia as part of paraphilia or abnormal sexual arousal disorder. There are even claims that Eva Braun urinated and defecated on Adolf Hitler. Sexy. You can get very sick by eating feces. It shouldn't be fatal, but complications from snacking on shit include hepatitis, oral infections, abscess, and a variety of other infectious diseases. Besides that, think of morning breath. So that goes right back to our morning breath, our morning breath lesson of the day. So hopefully this live here was some kind of learning experience of a new level that I just, you learn something every day. I will go live tomorrow. I don't know when. I have the rest of this book, and I have this one too. I have the second one, So, moral of the story is, cum has 5 calories. It's got sugar and yucky stuff in it. Pee is mostly water, so you could, yep, I'm just about to end, but I will be back tomorrow. So, pee actually is, it has water in it, so that means it can help with you if you're dehydrated, but whether or not you want to drink that is another story. Eating your own poop is bad because it can cause some stuff, and men have nipples, and that's there, and I don't know why I care. Frankie has 6 nipples. I'd like to know, she has 6. And there's that. So hopefully you learned something today. And I will see y'all tomorrow. And thank you for stopping by. Remember, kindness is free. You can spread that, but don't spread cooties. Wear a mask, wash your hands. And I can't believe in 2020 we have to say these things. And stay the distance, because 6 feet apart is just, that should just be a natural thing. Respect one's private space. So, night. See y'all later.